Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of ESPN Cricinfo, the chatter with a brand new host. I am Rana Kapoor. On the show today, India's upcoming battle in whites, Anderson and Broad's cute little Twitter jibes, street smart Sri Lankans, Smriti Mandhana's Hindi lessons, and Rahul Dravid's most dependable batsman. Now, if the English summer were a cricket bat, the sweet spot is coming up. If the English summer were James Bond, it's time for a climax. If the English summer...
Before we get it, get to the point.
Okay, fine. 5-test series in England begins next week, and even as all of you T20 lovers frown, although you shouldn't, it is a big deal. I mean, Kohli wanting to play county cricket before the series, Anderson calling him a liar, the build-up's all and already happening. It's so exciting, we even asked VVS Lakshman to get into funny costumes, and he agreed. James Anderson and Stuart Broad, two England legends who've also had so much free time off late because they only play Test cricket. But while they were away and free and had their phones in their hand, they also got into quite the Twitter exchange. Now, there's this one fan who obviously will remind Jimmy Anderson how he's got his own end named at Old Trafford. Fancy, huh? And asking Stuart Broad, atting them both in and saying, does Anderson only bowl from the Anderson end or does Broad also get that honour? I love Stuart Broad's response. Just listen to it. He mocks Jimmy at the same time. You can totally imagine James Anderson saying this in third person. James Anderson walks in and James Anderson says James Anderson is going to bowl from the James Anderson end today. To which Jimmy Anderson says, now, Stuart, there's no need for that. I mean, it's such a brilliantly British way to settle a disagreement on Twitter. I know it's all fun, but I mean, learn something. Dhoti, Afridi, now, Shahid, there's no need for that. That's such a nicer way. No? Okay, maybe it's not. Now, Sri Lanka beat South Africa 2-0 in their home test series this week. Actually, no. They trolled South Africa 2-0 in their home test series this week. Faf, Amla and company looked as skillful in playing spin as I am in predicting IPL teams' fortunes. I don't see Chennai doing anything significant. They might be the biggest disappointment in the IPL. Yep. Anyway, but the secret behind the Proteas struggling was the Sri Lankans giving them flat decks and medium pacers in warm-up matches and then, well, surprising them with rank turners in the actual tests. That's very clever, Sri Lanka. Very, very clever. It's like landing on the moon with no practice of handling low gravity. A very intelligent reference by you at first. But Sri Lanka, you too have some overseas tours coming up, right? So, just saying, karma. So, India batter Smriti Mandhana made her debut in England's domestic T20 league and it was a smashing one. What struck me, however, was this tweet from her Western Storm teammate Heather Knight, where she said she picked up some Hindi. Well done, Miss Knight. Now, but if you do want to pick up some more Hindi, especially stuff that you think could be useful in a game, during a game, might I suggest these gentlemen who are quite chirpy on the field. Finally, I leave you with a small moment from our exclusive interview with Rahul Dravid, where he answers just who he will pick to bat for his life.
One batsman you choose to bat for your life?
One batsman I choose to bat for my life? I'd say the best guy I played with was Sachin, in terms of quality and class and what he got. So I'd say I'd have to choose Sachin in terms of, at his best. Definitely Sachin.
That not only brings us to the end of this episode of The Chatter, but also ends the longest debate between the 90s folks about who was the better batsman, Sachin or Dravid. Also, who's the better man? Until then, it's goodbye. Guys, you can't keep playing my CSK prediction. This is just bizarre. It's been like 3 months.